Imagine what concrete and the building material has done for us as a society. It keeps our feet dry and gives millions of people a roof above their head. However, the concrete industry is the second largest producer of CO2 and is responsible for emitting up to 5% of global CO2 emission. At the same time, there's a fast increase avoids production in many other industries. Our team is working on a new type of concrete, the use of waste and byproduct instead of cements and aggregates.
Okay, for our innovation material, first is the IncWaPA. Every year, thousands of confidential documents need to be destroyed due to its policy. So in this policy, this document need to be burned into an ash form, and then it will be put it in the landfill. To overcome this problem, we introduced the IncWaPA, the confidential document, the all past semester's answers, student answers, and other that related will be collected and will be burned into incinerator at a rate of 850 Celsius. The second one is the recycled coarse aggregate. Recycled coarse aggregate is by recycling the old unused old cube or cylinder that have been used in our lab. By using a jaw crusher, a machine that will crush the materials, and then we put it in a sieving machine to sieve it according to what are the size that we needed. So, for the usage of our innovation materials in our proposed concrete mixture is that the IncWaPA will be replaced around 15% from our cement replacement, cement composition in our mixture, while for the recycled coarse aggregate, we will replace it around 12.5% of it on our coarse aggregate composition in our mixture. This is because these two properties of this material have a very high cellulose, which is the organic matter content, which include clay and calcium carbonate. And the recycled coarse aggregate has the old cement paste on its surface that will influence the compressive strength data of our cylinder.
There are several advantages of using this material. IncWaPA can reduce the cement usage when making concrete, while still maintaining the strength required to ensure the concrete is up to standard. It is also eco-friendly since the production and the CO2 emission is lower than producing cement. Unwanted document can also be incinerated, and the byproduct can be used for making concrete and reduce unwanted documents in landfill. Next, as for RCA, it will reduce the cost for the construction of concrete since using RCA reduces the usage of natural aggregate and the need to buy new natural aggregate each time a new batch of concrete is needed to be made. RCA is also eco-friendly because instead of throwing away filled batch concrete, it can be crushed to be RCA and avoid filled concrete filling up the landfill. It also has the potential to reduce the production of virgin natural aggregate because RCA can be used to replace natural aggregate to some extent.
From an economic perspective, the usage of RCA and IncWaPA can reduce the cost of building and infrastructure due to the reduction of cement and natural aggregate that is needed to create concrete. And for the environmental perspective, RCA and IncWaPA will introduce a sustainable material for the construction industry. Instead of fully using natural aggregate, RCA can be used as a substitute for a percentage of the natural aggregate, and from this, the demand and production of natural can be reduced and less undesirable. The social impact of using IncWaPA and RCA is that it can create a new job opportunity for the people to cater towards the supply and demand of the material.
Hello and good morning. We are from UiTM Shah Alam from CSM UiTM. I'm Shafiq Aiman. This is Lutfil Hadi and this is Nasra Aizat. For this concrete mixture, we use a ratio of 1 cement, 2 fine aggregate and 2.5 coarse aggregate. The material we use is Portland composite cement, water, super plasticizer, natural aggregate size 10 mm, natural aggregate 20 mm, fine aggregate. We also add recycled aggregate around at 12.5%. We also add incinerated waste paper ash at 15%.
550. 540.
Masuk. Masa? Takut ni.
Dah.